We start out with the imperfect tense. Regular AR verb endings are aba, abas, abba, abamos, abais, aban. We will use hablar as an example. The yo form is hablaba. The tu form is hablabas. For él, ella, and usted, the form is still hablaba. For nosotros, it's hablábamos. For vosotros, it's hablabais. The form for ellos, ellas, and ustedes is hablaban. It's pretty simple. All you have to do is drop the AR ending and add the new imperfect one. Also notice how yo, él, ella, and usted all have the same ending. The imperfect ER endings are ia, ios, ia, iamos, iais, ian. We will use comer as our example. The yo form is comia. The tu form is comias. The form for él, ella, and usted is also comia. For nosotros, it's comiamos. For vosotros, comiais. And for ellos, ellas, and ustedes, it's comían. The IR endings are the exact same as the ER ones. Irregular verbs like ir and ser do not have the normal ER and IR ending. For ir, the yo form is iba, tu form is ibas. For él, ella, and usted, it's iba. For nosotros, it's ibamos. For vosotros, it's ibais. And for ellos, ellas, and ustedes, it's iban. For ser, the yo form is era, tu form is eras. For él, ella, and usted, it's era. For nosotros, it's eramos. For vosotros, it's erais. And for ellos, ellas, and ustedes, it's eran. Another imperfect verb is ver. The yo form of ver is veía. The tu form is veías. For él, ella, and usted, it's veía. For nosotros, it's veíamos. For vosotros, it's veíais. And for ellos, ellas, and ustedes, it's veían. A big question is when to use preterite versus imperfect. I like to think about it this way. If it has ing, it's usually going to be imperfect. For example, I walked is preterite, but I was walking is imperfect. There are also some words that can be used in sentences to tell you if you're going to use imperfect or not. Some words like always, every day, usually, often, and sometimes tell you need to use imperfect. Next, I'm going to tell you how to ask or give your opinion. There are a couple different phrases that you can use in Spanish to do this. One expression is me parece. That means I think or I believe. You can add que to the end of that phrase to add a that, so it would be I think that or I believe that. An example would be me parece que la escuela es divertida. That means I think school is fun. There are 3 ways to ask someone's opinion. One way is ¿qué opinas sobre? Another way is ¿qué piensas sobre? Also, in both of those phrases, you could replace sobre with de, and it would mean the same thing. Both of those phrases are asking what you think about something. Another way to ask what someone thinks about something is ¿qué te parece? After this, you do not add a sobre or a de, you just leave it as it is. Here are some ways to agree and disagree with someone. Tienes razón means you're right. Estoy de acuerdo means I agree. You could also say I agree or disagree partly if you just add en parte after estoy. An easy way to say I don't agree is just add a no. No estoy de acuerdo. Another way to disagree with someone is to say ni modo. That means no way. It means the same thing as ande ya or que no. And when you want to say never ever, use nunca jamás. I'm Master Didi, and this has been my Unidad 4 mini lesson.